Hello, and welcome back to LumineNight. My name is Maybe Dennis, and last time we're in the shoes of Detective Foster, and we're on the case of a murder that we found by the riverbank. Our partner William thinks it's possible that could be suicide, but then we play a mini game and prove him wrong, so we get an autopsy. We get it from speaking with Charlotte, who also gives us clues about the victim's belongings and a book, which is probably more relevant in the future. We end up going to the train station to ask about their situation. Seems like there was a robbery and someone tried to bust open a locker and hurt some employees. Luckily for us, it seems that we can open the locker if we do this puzzle. So after failing it for a bit, we get some chocolate and we solve the puzzle to find some Lumen cigarettes and some day travel stuff. We didn't really have enough to solve anything, but we're just getting started. So yeah, we started the game last time, and the game's very stylish, very interesting, and I'm liking it so far. I have discovered that the company that made this, Spickasoft, is based in Korea, I believe. So this is actually a Korean game. So I guess that'll be the first on this channel. But yeah, so last time we did the stuff here, and right now I believe I just have to leave. Actually, I just talked to this guy, so I don't think there's anything else. Thank you so much for opening the lockers. I forgot what voices I gave everyone. I knew that you smart officers could help us. If he took care of the hand off properly, none of this would have happened. You mean the previous manager, yes? I was like, you made it sound like it was me. Well, yes, his peculiarities were one of the reasons he left. I wonder if I'll ever meet this dude. It doesn't seem like it'll be relevant in the long term. Sorry, we're closed for, oh, it's you detectives. If you're okay, I'd like to ask what happened yesterday at the station. Oh, about yesterday, I'm afraid I don't really know much about it. It's not about the robbery. Did you see this person while you were on your shift yesterday? Alright, we came here for that purpose. I forgot that there were kind of like two crimes involved. Well, I do work all day here, but I don't remember every single customer I sell tickets to. If I did, my head might just explode. In that case, do you remember a customer who bought 2 tickets? One for Pamela Street leaving at 8:10, and another for Somerset Beach leaving at 8:30 p.m. That, I remember. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I was a little suspicious of this dude because he was looking at like the code to try to unlock that thing, even though technically a lot of people are. And he's also like kind of pretending to be kind of dumb. I guess he's not pretending, but I guess since he's giving us this information, I'm gonna scratch him off my list for now. Come to think of it, I think the customer looked like that man you just showed me, yes. He came around 8 yesterday. I forgot how to, I forgot the buttons already. How do I, controls. Close detective note. How do I hide this stuff? Is it this? Nope. First he asked for a ticket for Pamela Street, I think. And this is the clues. This is the drawings, which I will clear because we had a lot of stuff. And here's a log. Oh, and well, it's my job, so I did it. I sold him the ticket, I mean. I forgot how to get thumbnails, no. And I thought it was the end of it, him paying for the ticket and all. But then he came back and started banging on the glass. Oh. I told him the glass is really thin and he might break it, and then he told me he wanted a ticket for Somerset Beach right away, and he was agitated. He got upset? He wasn't being angry with me, but his voice was louder. I mean, he probably got news that he had to go somewhere else. He was like, I wasted fucking money on this shit. God dang. He was in a hurry? Yeah, he was in quite a hurry. You could even say that he was frantic. There should be a space here. Frantic, I see. Please continue. Okay, anyway, he asked for the fastest ticket, so I booked him another. Sorry, I really gotta try to figure out these controls again. It's been a minute. Oh, whoops. But then his ticket bound for Pamela Street is now useless, right? So I asked, sir, do you want a refund on that ticket? I don't know what he was in a rush for, but he just snatched a ticket out of my hand. And then he ran away just like that. That's curious. I guess maybe he was afraid of being late for his thing. That's all I've seen of that man. Anyway, that's why I remember him. He was a memorable customer. I mean, I would have said memorable, but alright. So he didn't even receive a refund and left in a hurry. I see. Thank you for your help. No problem, detective. On the evening of October 11th, a man who arrived at Somerset Beach on the 8 wait on the oh sorry, I was going to say on 8:10 p.m. but it said on the 8:10 p.m. bus, died at around 1 a.m. the following day after sitting against the seawall all night. The same night, around 11 p.m., someone tried to steal a bag from the locker 222 at Salty Mary Station. Yeah, look at this again. So he took the 8:10. That makes sense why he was in a rush, because the thing was about to leave. But that would suggest that he wasn't here. So, I mean, it couldn't have been him, probably. I'm sure these two incidents are deeply intertwined. I need to organize all this information. Clothes. Okay, let's see. Dead man's clothes did not have any labels, they were all removed. Toiletries. I guess we can link this with this, because their stuff was... Okay, so we can only choose one, alright. I mean, none of the clothes have any labels, so... Yeah, I don't think it's going to be relevant to the toiletries or the note. So, let's go back. Let me go back. Belongings. Let's see. The dead man had a mysterious note, 2 bus tickets issued at Salty Mary Station on October 11th on his body. Note, contents, SEMA. Okay, bus tickets. Okay, so the witness testimony. The witness observed the man sitting, leaning on the seawall at the beach around 12 a.m. on October 12th. Next morning, he confirmed that the man was dead. Security guard testimony. Okay, it's about the vandalized the lockers and someone was injured. Ticket seller testimony. I think it's gonna be ticket seller because this is all about tickets. And then if we go back here, we can connect the heavy smoker part. Probably with the poison. So the dead man's left hand was stained yellow from cigarette smoke. The man would have had been a heavy smoker and left-handed. The cigarette butt was placed on the corpse's chest. Did he smoke it before he died? The dead man on the beach was poisoned to death. Autopsy couldn't identify the poison. There aren't a lot of things in the bag, as if the man was on a short trip. There's an entire carton of cigarettes, though. It shows that... I don't... It all could lead to this. If I do left alt... Oh, whoops. I did too quickly, I think. Should consider other possibilities. Seems like some of the connections between the clues are tenuous. I should think it over. Okay, I didn't finish. Okay, I just forgot how this worked. Dead man's left hand was stained yellow. Heavy smoker. I was gonna think it'd be the poison, but I'll link it with the cigarette butt. All right, let's do this. This is it. Nope. All right, I'll mess around with it a little bit more. Oh, so it wasn't the cigarette butt, it was a case of cigarettes. Okay. I was thinking the other two were kind of obvious, but for this one, it seemed like all of them worked. What do I do now? Oh, there we go. According to the ticket seller, it was definitely true that Alexander Wayne was at Salty Mary Station on October 11th. And at the same time, a bag was stored in locker 222. A strangely large amount of cigarettes, the clothes with all their labels removed. So we're saying that that bag was his. So the cigarettes connect to the fingers because he had a pack of cigarettes. Clothes were his. I forgot the other thing. These things can't just be a coincidence. It only makes sense that Alexander Wayne was the owner of this bag. And whoever tried to rip open locker 222 in order to get his hands on the bag, this person isn't just a robber, but a key figure in this case. I don't think this person would be easy to track down. I don't have any clues that lead me to the suspect. The crime happened late at night with nobody around. Where should I begin finding witnesses? Ugh, come to think of it. The botany book that Charlotte gave me, this was a completely unexpected clue, so I don't know what Kafra means. Maybe this case shouldn't be approached the regular way. I hope this book could tell me the answer. We're gonna look into the book. Ooh. 10/12/1950. Kelvin Foster's study. Okay, I thought this was gonna be his office. I was like, wait, why does he have his own office? I mean, you could have your own office, but I thought this was his home. Ooh, I'm tired. I think Selin is sleeping. So, he's mentioned that he had a daughter. I don't know how old the daughter is, but it sounded like she'd be kind of young. And, I mean, I was pretty sure the main character was supposed to be a girl, just from the cover art and whatnot. I'm wondering if she's gonna be the main character, but I don't know what age she is. David Foster to me looks like he'd be in his 30s, so I would assume that his daughter would be like 8 or like 10. I should get started on the book Charlotte gave me. What kind of book is this? Why did Charlotte immediately notice the word Seema? I should read the book, Khafra. It's placed between the clues. Alright, inspect. Kinds of all mysterious flowers revealed in America. That's a really stupid... Okay. I don't know why you would make that acronym like that, but sure. I don't want to read all this. Kinds of all mysterious flowers revealed in America, The preface makes it sound like a botany travelogue, if anything. Can I use my detective sense? Nope. I wonder if things will just be, whatchamacallit, highlighted or something. Castor bean. Ginseng. Cowbean. Ghost orchid. Black datura. What the shit is this? Alright, all these actually had text, but... Huh? What's this? This looks like the last page. Okay, something is definitely strange about the botany book, other than the curious word Seema. There are pages that look like ciphers. And here we have the Seema page. The 5 letters below shall lead them to doom. Seema. So Khafra, first copy, first published in USA 1950 by unknown writer. Wow, this book was made for a puzzle, and they only have 7 pages. Is this the Seema Charlotte was talking about? A note. A note reads Seema. It seems to be torn out from the botany book called Khafra. It was found on the body's chest pocket. It's weird because here it's just Seema, but here we see some text below, or above, where it says the 5 letters shall lead to doom. But that wasn't on the other one, even though it should be visible on the other one. I thought this was an average botany book, but I guess it's hard to forget with all these weird things at the end. Seema. It's the same word, alright. This book isn't made out of the same paper compared to the note on the victim. Somewhere out there should be a different version of this book. Maybe it's time I visit some bookstores. Charlotte said that this paperback was tucked somewhere in the back. Seema. This page is obviously the sus one. Is it gonna be... Okay, no. This is repeated text. I don't know how to solve this. I'll put the book away for now. Let's see what he says. That gives me a lot to think about. I should come back to this book at some other time, but today, taking care of all these things took a lot of time. I should check on Selin and go to sleep too. She'd be fast asleep by now. I should head to their room. Alright, let's see what I can do here. Doesn't seem like much. So yeah, this is all just my house. Living room, okay. I can also do the detective scent. Yeah, so left alt. Let's go to the living room. Oh, TV. Got that TV on. Got that lamp on. Newspaper. October 12th, blah, blah, blah. Daily Somerset. Albie Rustled murdered. What's next for the casino losing both revenue and owner? So, okay, a casino owner died. 9 Angel Casino. Ongoing ownership disputes amid full bankruptcy proceedings. Oh, okay, yeah, bankruptcy. Ooh, yeesh. Well, we can go. There's that room over there, but here's Selin's room. How old is she? Whoa, there's a lot of writing on the wall. So, let's see. Here we have the height thing, types of police dogs, our family, daddy, Mr. I don't know, Bear. But, oh, I can't see. Okay, no, I can see her. She's lying down. It's like, yeah. Selin Foster. Okay, so if the cover character that was a girl was blonde, so she's also blonde. I'm going to assume it's her, but she's clearly too young. So I'm wondering if there's going to be a time skip of like maybe 10 to 15 years. How's my princess doing? Yeah. She's pretending to sleep. I guess she was waiting for me to come home. How strange. I'm sure I left my badge on the table. Oh, she took it? I wonder what happened to it. Oh no, I'm gonna be in big trouble when they found out I lost my badge. They might even fire me from the police department. No, Daddy, no. So you weren't sleeping. So you're keeping my badge safe for me. I'm sorry, Daddy. I didn't want you to get in trouble. Hey now, Princess. Tell me what happened, alright? I have show and tell at school next week. Show and tell? What are you presenting? I can't choose my own topic. I said I'll talk about you, Dad. I want to show your badge to everyone. So SSPD, Somerset Police. It's weird how the symbol for Somerset is like the dog, when like one of the statues that we saw was of, I forgot her name, I think it was Salty Mary, and she basically killed a lot of rabid dogs. Of course it was because the dogs were infecting a lot of people and like attacking a lot of people, so I'm not saying she did anything wrong, but like it's like the symbol of our city is the dog, but also the guardian angel of our city killed dogs. So that's why I took your badge this morning. I want to practice presenting. Oh, I see, a presentation. That's big business. It's fine. I practiced today. Really? Now that's more like you, Selin. Can I listen to your presentation, I mean? Right now? Sure. Give me a second. Aw, she's so proud. Watson will... Oh, Watto-san, she's my Watson. Watson will also listen with you. Hello, everyone. I'm starting my presentation about my dad. Wow, this is exciting, isn't it, Watson? Aw, it's so wholesome. I just wish I could hide this. God damn it. Oh, whoops. Okay, well, I'll just continue on. My dad is a detective at the Somerset Police Department. Detectives are police officers who keep Somerset safe. It's too bad that he always comes back home so late because he's busy catching criminals. He's like, damn, I left my daughter alone all this time. But my dad's still the best and nicest detective in Somerset. That's really touching, Selin. You grew up so fast. I'm sorry I took your badge, Dad. What if the other officers give you a hard time about it? Oh boy, they did. Don't worry about it. If push comes to shove, at least William will have my back, right? Oh, that's right. There's Uncle William. It's such a relief, Dad. I need my badge for work, so why don't you take this coat to show and tell instead? Oh, fuck. I'm starting to realize what's gonna happen. So, I know in the cover art, the girl also has like a jacket similar to Detective Foster. I was gonna say David Foster. And I now realize that like, it's possible he might just fucking die, and then we're gonna fast forward into the future when she's basically, I don't know if she's gonna be part of the force or not, but she's going to be trying to find out potentially why Detective Foster died. I forgot his name. Actually, let's go to the profiles. I was wondering if we have profile for Selin, but no, we don't have profiles of ourselves either. Ticket seller, a relaxed looking ticket seller. Damn, he's suspicious, man. I'm saying it. A coat? Yeah, it's the coat I always wear when I go to the crime scenes. And you can call it my work coat. I'll lend it to you when you're presenting. Wow, that's great. Thanks, Dad. Oh, there's something in your coat pocket. Oh, that's a book I'm reading for investigation. I want to read it too. It's already late. You need to go to bed, Selin. I think it would be a bit too difficult for you, Selin. And I don't think it would be very fun either. I like difficult books. I read this one today. Introduction to Wow, what are the chances? I was just looking at that. Introduction to Cryptology? You found it at my study, right? You read it? Yes. Was I not supposed to? Of course not. But this book must have been very difficult. Do you understand what was in it? Of course. Although I didn't know what some of the words meant. Let's see. You read up to Fundamentals of Substitution Ciphers. Where did you have the most trouble reading? Well, you see, I'm not exactly sure what this cipher really is. They all make me super dizzy and it takes too long to solve. Why would someone make something like that? Oh, like that. Ciphers, you see, are made because you want to keep what you want to say a secret. Why should I keep what I want to say a secret? Well, right, for example, do you see the moon outside the window? Let's draw that moon like here. Oh man, I really want it. Let's draw that moon here like this. And now let's say this round moon is a cipher that means Selene. Oh, like Selena, like Aphrodite. I'm the moon? Your name comes from a real goddess of the moon in mythology, Selene. A goddess of the moon. Now, then nobody else would know who this letter is for, right? They'll just think, oh hey, someone drew a circle on the envelope. But you would know, wouldn't you? You'd notice that I sent this letter for you, Selene. Oh, now I'm thinking, because he's doing this cipher thing, I'm thinking he might not die. He might disappear, go missing. Because I feel like just because he decided to add the circle thing, I feel like we're gonna get in the future. We're probably gonna get other letters from. I forgot Foster's first name, but I'll just say Mr. Foster. I think we're gonna get letters from Mr. Foster with the symbol, and then Selene's gonna be like, "Oh, it's for me. He's trying to talk to me." Because the circle is the moon, that means Selene. And other than you, Selene, the only person who knows that is me. And Watson too. Watson heard everything. That's right. So this cipher is what the three of us share. These secrets are ciphers. These secrets are how ciphers are made. Well, my teacher said secrets are bad. My teacher says that you shouldn't keep a secret if you're being bullied. Well, not all secrets are bad. Some things can only be special because they are a secret. Like the fact that I love you very much, Selene. Then I'll make one too. A cipher that only we know about. Your moon is round. And my moon is a baby moon. It means, my dear dad. It's a crescent moon. I'll think of you whenever there's a crescent moon, Selene. But you know, if I want to make, what if I want to make other things a cipher? My dear dad, when are you coming home today? I might want to ask you something like this, but in a cipher. You can always make more of these. The important thing is to remember what sign means what. The moon might not be enough. Oh, here's a constellation chart. Like so. Oh wow, we're getting into this. Here's another cipher. This is a substitution table that will help you crack the code so don't lose it. Wow, they have all the constellations as well as like the circle in order to help represent the entire alphabet. Substitution table? Do you think you can figure it out? The picture on the top here means the alphabet down there. Yeah, there's something like that in the book too. Good. Do you think you can crack this code and tell me what the sentence means? I'm gonna say this is I love something, but you know, so this is I love you, Selene Foster. Yeah. I love you, Selene Foster. Correct. Good job, Selene. And that's how substitution ciphers work. It's just like the one in the book. I like that. Oh. Right, now that we're done making our ciphers, now it's time for a good girl to go to sleep. But if I go to sleep, I think I might forget the cipher. I don't want to sleep. Well, you can always keep the table safe here in this drawer and look it up, right? But, oh, I'll remember it for you, just in case you forget. Don't worry, Selene. Really? Can I ask you about other things too later? Anytime. I'll do anything for you, Selene. That was really fucking cute. Oh my god. Okay, next day, 10/13/1950. Town center. Whew. Lots of work to do today. I should check out Alexander Wayne's house too. I really hope I can go home early for today for Selene's birthday. Ooh, that is a fucking death flag. My dad is a detective at the Somerset Police Department. It's too bad that he always comes home late, because he's so busy catching criminals. I should do as much work as possible today. And I need to go back to the bakery today, so I know I'm gonna forget if I don't do it right away. I should head to the bakery first since it's on the way to the station. Okay, so damn, that was really cute. So this is the bank. Here's the bakery. We can go there, which I automatically teleported in. Oh, sorry. No, I clicked this by accident. I should go to the bakery today and put in the order before I check out. So let's actually look around. Oh, no snap. Oh, almost forgot again. I should head back to the bakery before I clock in for work. Knock, knock. So it's only her. Okay. Hello. Oh, detective. What brings you here on this fine morning? Feeling like some donuts? Donuts are alright, but it's my girl's birthday in a few days. I'd like to put in an order for a cake. Oh, it's Ellen's birthday already? Time flies, doesn't it? They grow up so fast. Yeah. I'd like one of those customized cakes, please. Yep, of course. What do you want me to write on it? Make it a moon. Here, can you do this? I don't have the cipher, so I don't actually know what this says. Do we have it in our evidence? No, we don't have the cipher. Oh, you have it written down. Let's see. There's a constellation of some sort, right? Something like that, yes. I guess it's something Sellen's into these days. Seems like the kids in that age like some wacky things, huh? Dinosaurs, constellations, and all that, right? Would it be too complicated for a cake? Nah, this is fine. I'm a good baker, you know. I'm glad. Thank you very much. Leave it to me, detective. I'll make sure it's exactly as you want it. Swing by in 2 days, alright? Now that I put in the order for Sellen's birthday cake, I should head to the station. Okay. Oh, morning, William. I was like, he's right here. So the police station is like on the same goddamn block. We live super close. Yeah, morning. Heading straight to Pamela Street? Why, you just standing there? Let's get going already. No, I'm not just standing here. Look behind. Are these two detectives in the homicide division? Yeah, that's right, sir. This guy shot out of nowhere. Cornelius Magnus. Good to meet you. I'm Cornelius Magnus, the new police commissioner. He looks fucking evil. Likewise, sir. Kelvin Foster, that's what it was. So you're the famous Detective Foster. Your reputation precedes you. Not at all, sir. I didn't do it alone anyway. I'm guessing it might not be the best place to work. I commend your efforts. Somerset really is a bit of a quiet neighborhood, yes. So what brings you here, Chief? Mostly because of the security checks at the Southern District. I got some things to discuss with the sheriff here. Oh, that makes sense. It's that time of year, right? I've heard that you've got an interesting case on your hands right now. Is that right? Is that right? Oh, is that right? Oh, it's nothing of the sort. We're just starting the investigation. We're only beginning. Kelvin, what do you think? It is a complicated case. I suppose we'll see if it's any more serious than a regular murder. However, a complicated case. I heard an unidentified corpse was found on the beach. Oh, we ended up figuring out who he was. I believe his name was Alexander Wayne. He was a Somerset resident, around 40 years old. He was a bachelor too. Right. Anything in this investigation giving you trouble? I think we'll find out soon. Yes, thought as much. This is a personal question, detective. Have you considered the possibility of a mafia being involved in this case? The mafia? Some families are starting to expand into other territories. Bad business. Have you heard about the Nine Angels Casino going bankrupt? I have heard about that, yeah. The newspapers were all talking about that for a few days. The mafia scum are busy fighting war amongst themselves. And even the weaker families in the South are trying to get a cut for themselves. So that's why the security checks in our region are ramping up too. A man who dies mysteriously on a beach without resisting? Pretty common way to do a hit, no? Dump someone on the beach when no one's watching? Do you think the mafia is involved in the murder, Chief? Beats me. I'm not the one investigating this. That's why I'm asking you, detective. If you're asking for my opinion as a presiding detective, I believe there are multiple ways to approach this case. But it would not be a good idea to lock in our perspective from a particular angle, of course. Right, that's what I expected. But chances must be taken when they come. You don't get second chances very often. The mafia scum are destroying themselves from the inside. They are weak. A replacement in leadership and chaos that ensues from it. This is the perfect opportunity to rid our country of the mafia for once and for all. I was thinking of assigning this case to the UCDT. What is that? Depending on your opinion. The UCDT? The Underworld Crime Deterrence Team. It's a bit short on personnel at the moment, but still. We're trying to find capable detectives who are also immediately available. Detective Kelvin Foster. I heard that you're a natural-born detective, known for your drive and capabilities. I am willing to recruit you to assign more personnel under your command, if you wish to join the team. So you weren't just here to discuss security details. I'm not forcing you to accept. The police department here need more people anyway. We sure do. Think it over. Take as much time as you need. Anyway, if this case is really related to the Mafia, I'd like to have you on the team one way or the other. Of course, sir. Right. I should take my leave now. I'm hoping for good results, detectives. Oh, goodbye, sir. He didn't even notice I was here, dude. You kept talking about Kelvin. What about William? Nobody liked Bill? Ugh, real viper that. He's been hounding us as soon as we clocked in. Well, that wasn't bad, was it? It's his job anyway. I like him. Much more energetic than the last chief, wouldn't you say? You like him? What? Good results? What kind of murder case has good results anyway? Is it good that nobody other than the man himself was hurt, since it turned out to be, after all this hullabaloo, a lonely bachelor suicide? Or is it a good result that we can voluntarily get to know these mafia thugs? Which of the two are better? I suppose the first option is a bit better. Things can't really be good when a person dies, can they? Huh? That's weird. I thought you'd be interested in joining the UC something. Good chance to climb the ladder, no? And you'll lock up a whole truckload of criminals in the slammer too. I know you like them. William, I don't like criminals. Kelvin, you get off coming up with the perfect explanation about who, when, where, how, and why committed a crime in front of everyone. Call that infatuation. Never felt that infatuation, no. But anyway, I thought you would immediately accept that kind of offer. You know me, don't you? I like working in Somerset, and I can't leave Selim behind either. As if you spend enough time with her to begin with. Damn, he's like, you're kind of an absentee parent. But surely, it's much better than working the UCDT. Maybe the chief thinks highly of me because of my record, but without you, William, I don't think I caught half as many criminals. Like you said, all I'm good for is deducing things in my head and explaining them. Unless the UCDT has two vacancies, I don't think I'd be a good fit. Well, I guess I'm more of a field guy than you. And I'm always the first one to get to the scene, too. That's right. As a matter of fact, we should get to the mansion on 17th. Spend enough time chatting away, don't you think? Alright, get in already. Hope you have your badge. Of course. To the mansion. Run. Did they just see him like spawn in and he just jumped? Alright. The 13th Pamela Street. So this is Alexander Wayne's house. A man living here alone must be a proper weirdo. Seems like it hasn't been long since Wayne moved to Somerset. That's what the ledger says. Ha! The seal's the deal. I'm sure the guys got ripped off big time by some real estate broker and drew the wrong straw. How else could the man have moved here? Everyone knows that the development plan for this area is going nowhere. Does it look? This place looks fine, but this car does not look fine. Holy shit. William, I see a car with a broken window over there. Oh, yeah. Let's go take a look. I should take a look at the car right over there. Let us take a look. In the other direction, never mind, alright. Car! Whew, that's rough. Someone broke the glass from the outside. Some blood is on the outside of the window, and most of the broken glass shards fell inside the car. Like William said, the glass was definitely broken from the outside. I think someone probably smashed someone's face on the window. New clue was added. If the car was parked right outside the house, does it mean that this is Alexander Wayne's car? Well, let's see what's inside. Look at this. I don't really see anything defining. I mean, I can't. Okay, so all the blood here is on the glass. I'm not sure if this is blood. And I'm not sure if it's blood on the wheel or if it's a blood reflection. But if you don't count that, I don't think there's any blood in the car. Let's see. Oh, be careful. Don't cut yourself on the glass. Hang in there. There's something on the floor. A little cut won't kill me. No. You don't want to bleed on the scene and contaminate the evidence. I don't care about you. And you should have gotten your gloves on when you're handling evidence. I should have known better. Right, take these gloves. Thank you very much. My pleasure. So, what's this? It's wrapped carefully with newspaper. Huh. So that is dated yesterday. So this was happening yesterday. Judging from the size, this might be a cigarette case. The Somerset Daily for the 12th. Oh, it's a book. A book wrapped in a daily newspaper dated the 12th. Why don't we unwrap this? Go ahead. The newspaper itself looks pretty normal. It's probably the coffer. Yeah, it's a coffer. This coffer, huh? The name rings a bell. Right. Isn't that the same book the doctor lent you yesterday? Coffer hardcover. A book found in the car with a broken window. Its name is the same as the paperback I borrowed from Charlotte yesterday. Now that cover looks a lot cooler. Yeah, there are some differences in the cover and spelling. I mean, spelling's the same. Actually, no, there's different punctuation. This coffer's more accurate since it's the second A is lowercase. Mind if I scan through this book for a while? Go ahead. I'll see if there are any other noticeable things about the car. There are some mysterious pages on the paperback that Dr. Charlotte borrowed me. I should see if it's exactly the same, including all those pages. All right, new coffer. Let's see. Castor bean, ginseng, quail bannet, ghost orchid. Wait, is there not another page? Oh, it has 18 pages, but we got some stuff here. It's identical to the paperback up until this point. However, I can tell this hardcover wasn't printed. If anything, it's closer to the author's manuscript. All the text and illustrations have been handmade. Damn, in that case, I kind of wish there were smudges on here to show that the ink would, like, travel here. I didn't expect the illustrations to be hand-drawn. Some skills this author's got. Or maybe that's what they were trying to imply with this. Like, actually, let me check out the other. I can't check out the other book. But you can see kind of smudges on the drawings. I wasn't sure if it was on the other one. But maybe that's smudges to show that, like, yeah, that's actual pencil stuff. Alright. What the shit? Black Datura. I can't read shit. And the same goes for this book. The only page about the Black Datura has been made unintelligible. The paperback version had this page filled out with garbled letters. Oh, was it? I thought it was the next page, but this manuscript has proper English text next to it. If this page is supposed to be identical to the one in the paperback, are those letters supposed to be a cipher of some sort? If the ink splotch was made intentionally to stop people from breaking the cipher. Let's see. The book was closed before the ink could dry, and the ink smudged on the previous page. That means that whoever tried to ruin this page did not have time to wait for the ink to dry. Time was running out, so this person broke the window and threw in the book hastily wrapped in newspaper. Right, this starting to make sense. I should go see if this last page also says SEMA. Nope. And also, it's not the last page. We got 18 pages. It's handwritten. These, I saw them all in paperback. There must have been some sort of cipher that contains some important information. I should try my hand at breaking the code when I go back home today. Oh wow, so this is handwritten, but here is more. And it's not the same. So here we start with this page. We start with F, and the other one we start with a cross. So yeah, just more stuff. I feel like I'm gonna get jump scared at one point. Oh, it's back to being handwritten on page 10, and now it's back to being typed, and back to being handwritten. I'm kind of wondering if this is a correspondence between two people. This shows a tear. Yeah. This torn part. Could this be? SEMA. So this was a note Alexander Wayne had on him. Alright. I should let William know about this. That's actually pretty interesting. What does it mean? Can I go past him? Oh, so find anything from the book? Oh yes, I found some important clues. Well, aren't you going to tell me what you found? I should tell William about the thing I found out. William, take a look at this. See this torn page? It fits with the SEMA note we found on Wayne. Sure does. This is an amazing discovery. New clue was added. What a coincidence. Wait, is it not a coincidence? Maybe this really is Alexander Wayne's car. I'm not sure why he parked it here when he has a garage. Oh, he has a garage? We should run the plates. I'll have Officer Coleman do it when we get back. Did you notice anything else from the car? Not really. I think the book was all there was inside. But anyway, look here. I found something too. Newspaper delivered while Alexander Wayne was away from home. The mailbox is empty, but still. The newspapers, it's a mix between dailies and weeklies. Oh jeez, I thought this was, like, from my periphery, I thought this was a skull and that scared me for a second. Oh, but it's a cute little doggy. Alright, at the bottom, the daily on the 10th. This is daily on the 11th. Oh my god, oh wait, I wish I could go back now. Anime girl, everyone loves Noah, the star idol. And this is a weekly on the 12th. What do you mean a weekly? It's like every day now. Check her neck and waist now. The horrific curse of the turtleneck that could end the world. Is famous painter Turtle Gus Ludwig also a reptilian? And on a day of the 13th, delivered this morning, I assumed. Unidentified body found near seawall. Murder or suicide. Collecting witness reports, robbery, or other suspicious behavior near train station on October 10th and 11th. And there's more text. Wait. There's something stuck to it. Really? Let's see. Your car window is broken. If this is weekly, the delivery guy would have been here last night, right? Yeah, he would have been here around 8 or 9 in the evening. Seems like he saw the broken window and left a note. But then, where's yesterday's paper then? The guy forgot to come by? That's a good point. I was gonna say yesterday's paper, they used that to wrap the book, but then the book was in the car, so you assume that. Well, I mean, I'm not sure if this is right, but I was assuming that they used the book to break the car window. But if the paper boy discovered that the car window was broken, it would have to be after that. So the paper wouldn't have been used for that. What? What are you talking about? We already know where yesterday's paper is. What? We did? When? The paper for the 12th is? I guess that's what they're implying. It's this one. Yeah, sure. I'll just see where this goes. Unless, the car window was broken before the paper was delivered, and then, the victim got the papers, used the paper for yesterday to wrap the book, and then throw the book into the car. That might be it. But that means that the window was already broken. Right here, wrapping around the book right here. Right. It was the same paper. I forgot. I was distracted by the book after all. I think we can narrow it down to when the window was broken with this clue. Must have been on October... Wait, stop. Huh? What's wrong? Is there a problem? No. Kelvin, don't be so careless. William, are you alright? I hope you didn't cut your head open while you're looking through the car or something. Now, calm down. Kelvin, I know exactly what you're gonna say and why. I think you're the one who should calm down. As far as I know, there's only one delivery guy who does the rounds around these parts. The same delivery guy brings them one paper and weekly, which is delivered in the evening. That delivery man left the paper on the 12th as if nothing happened. But the car window was shattered in pieces when he came back later in the evening. And the delivery man obviously startled by left a note to let the owner know. Isn't that what you're trying to say? 10 hours would have passed between the... Wait, is a weekly supposed to be every day, but just at the... It should be called the evenings. 10 hours would have passed in between the delivery man's visits. And that's when the window was broken. I suppose this is your argument. However, that argument has a few holes. What I was trying to say is, no, hole number one. If it's what you're implying, if, like what you're implying, the delivery man is actually innocent. Hold on, I didn't make any arguments. Right, let's call this delivery man Tom. He's a sturdy, hard-working fellow in his 20s. Tom. While doing his job, Tom finds out that someone broke a window of a car parked in front of his customer's house. Oh my gosh, the car's expensive. The repairs would be even more expensive than what I get paid each month. Whoever did this must not have been some small fry, he thinks. However, this wasn't when Tom left a note on the paper. Why would that be, you ask? Even in a ghost town like this, people at least take care of their own cars. A humble delivery man like himself wouldn't... Oh, whoa, weird typo here. Wouldn't need to let the owner know. And maybe the owner already knows. After all, why would someone just leave their expensive car in a state like that? Yep, makes sense to me. So Tom decided to leave it alone. But a day passes and another. The car's still there, with its windows broken. Now Tom is sure, whatever the owner of the house is doing, he wouldn't know what happened to his car. And Tom decided to leave a short note on the paper he delivered. In that case... Yes, the note was left on the weekly on the 12th, but the broken window could have been discovered before then. I see. What I was trying to get at, though... Wait, I'm not done here yet, dude. Let me speak. Here comes hole number 2. Perhaps this is what would have hammered the last nail in the case. Look at him winking, like his eyebrows going like, yeah, sure. The last nail in the case, huh? I'm dying to know. Hope this doesn't shock you to death. I don't think you've got to it yet. Hole number 2. If the delivery man happens to be the culprit. How's that? Quite incisive, no? Are you saying the delivery man broke the window? Yes, not only that, but you could have poisoned Alexander Wayne too. Well, why would this hard-working 20-something Tom do that? Well, who knows? Maybe they had some bad blood between themselves. So he killed Alexander Wayne, stole his book, broke his window, and chucked it inside. And still couldn't let go of his anger, so he went to the train station to pry open locker 222. Then he gets noticed and throws the pry bar at the security guard. But still didn't forget to do his job delivering papers? Well, let's say we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. And suppose he only broke the window and didn't kill anyone. Even if the delivery guy broke the window like you said, isn't it strange that the guy would effectively turn himself in with a note in that case? It could be an attempt at misdirection. Misdirection? If he left the note in the evening paper on the 12th, anyone would figure that the window got smashed sometime during the morning or afternoon of the 12th, just like you did. Right, how does this work? The guy leaves a note first and then breaks the window the following day. The following day? So you mean that he could have done it this morning after delivering the papers as if nothing happened? That way the culprit can build an alibi until the 12th and not appear suspicious. So, I'm gonna be honest, there's so much time hopping involved in his argument that I didn't completely pay attention, but it just sounds wrong. So, to sum up your argument, the note in the paper on the 12th isn't enough evidence to think that the window was broken on the 12th. Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. What if there are 2 more clues? A clue that shows that the window was definitely broken later than the morning of the 12th. And that it was broken before the evening of the 12th. 2 clues, just like that. Oh, deduction tutorial. The time calls for detective's deduction. Combine clues found at the scene of the crime to recall what happened. You can also contemplate during a deduction. If you're not sure what to do next, try using the contemplate feature. You'll be able to think of hints that will guide you to the correct deduction. A good deduction is always based upon appropriate evidence. A single clue might reveal little, but many clues combined can reveal the hidden truth. Also, I just select them, alright. So it's after the morning of the 12th for sure because of, this. The newspaper delivery man is, I'm gonna say, complete irrelevant to the criminal who broke the window. Oh, we can only choose between a few things. Coffer, hardcover. I think the hardcover is what really seals the deal for me. It blank that a delivery man would leave a memo. Well, it does not make sense that a delivery man would leave a memo not letting the car owner know about the crime that did not exist. Sure. I don't know if this is right, but I'm gonna double check. I don't know if this is right, but I'm gonna go with this. Evidence, suspects, crime scene. This is it. Nope. I don't think this is right. I should think about it again. So I think it might be this. I can't like exit out of this, which is what like threw me off. I guess blood stain on the car window. I do feel pretty confident about this one though, yeah. Checkmate. Two more clues. Whoever broke the window used the paper on the 12th to wrap up the hardcover book. Oh. So they're saying, I guess the only way this is possible is that, yeah, so they killed the dude, gave him the page, and then took the book, and then later on, after the guy was already dead, slammed the book into the window. Blah, yeah. That means that somehow the paper on the 12th should have been delivered and left underneath the mailbox, no? You can't use a newspaper that doesn't exist to wrap up the book, right? That's true. Although you said the delivery man could have been the culprit, I'm not sure I agree with you, William. Why is that? It wasn't much, but there's still blood on the broken window. Whoever did it would have been injured. A delivery man wouldn't just deliver papers around town while injured. Even if it's just a flesh wound, I don't think the pain is the real problem here. Delivery men have to go door to door with a smile. What do you think would happen if one day a guy just injured? Someone would remember it. That is true. Even though if he could do his job, he'd definitely draw a lot of attention from the people getting papers. Well, that's true, but if the culprit didn't want to appear suspicious, the bloodstains would have been removed. But it wasn't, no? The delivery man is not related to the culprit at all. He's just a good citizen who left a note as soon as he noticed a broken window. And since 2 days worth of papers were stacked underneath the mailbox, he would have noticed the owner of the house wasn't there. Although he doesn't know when exactly the window was broken, he wanted to let the owner know that he did find out at that moment. That means that the window can't have been broken later than the evening of the 12th, when the weekly papers would have been delivered. The delivery man wouldn't have pulled a prank on the car's owner over an unbroken window. Yeah, I guess you're right. What if it had happened between yesterday morning and evening? If we had identified Alexander Wayne sooner and came straight to this house, we might have run into the window vandal ourselves, yeah? Yeah, that would have been best for in many ways, but it's a shame that things didn't work out that way. For now, I think it's the best course of action to go inside the mansion and see for ourselves. Yeah, the car's in the sorry state, so who knows what's inside, what the insides would look like. An empty house. It doesn't seem like the only one person would be living here. Wouldn't the owner have a housekeeper or something, some sort? Hey, if there was a housekeeper, he would have taken care of the newspapers and caught the window vandal. I should knock on the door. You know, he's got a good point. Yeah. And now I can see the entire block. He does have a garage, so it is weird that it's not parked there. It could be possible that this just isn't his car. Alright. How do I get in? Yeah. Oh, I have to go up. I forgot we can do that. I thought it was just left and right. Anyone there? We're from the Somerset Police Department. Just get the door open. It's empty. Or is it? No, there's whammon. Wait, can you hear someone inside? What? Are you sure? Hello? Anyone there? Yes. Give me a second, will you? Oh, that's a young woman speaking. Lucky. We could ask her some questions. Hey, she's young. She must have been in a relationship with the victim. Figures. Sorry, I was taking a shower. My god. That guy was dating you? He's like, what? William, what were you? Apologies. My name is Kelvin Foster. I'm a detective at the Somerset Police Department. Is this Mr. Alexander Wayne's home? Oh, I think you have the wrong address. I don't think I've ever heard of that name. Really? William, what happened? Isn't this the right place? 17 Pamela Street. This is the place. I'm not sure. This is the place. Excuse me, but what is your name? Scarlett West. Ah, yes. A beautiful name. Are you staying together with the owner of this house, Miss West? No, I live over there at Primstown. Do you know where the owner is, then? He's out on a business trip. He's coming back tomorrow. There was someone on a business trip? I forgot. Is it the case files that we can see? Yeah. Huh. So, this might be... I don't think we got the wrong house, but she's trying to make us think it's this person. So, yeah. The name of the owner is... Theodore Theodore Brucewig. Is that the same as what was here? No, we don't have a Theodore Brucewig. This is Louis K. Bryan. Brucewig? That's strange. That name wasn't on the list. Well then... No, wait, please. We have a few more questions for you, madam. Oh yes, like the broken window... oh yes, like the broken window of the car over there and all. I'm sorry? I don't really understand. There was a car with a broken window parked there. Didn't you notice? Oh, I did. It was just parked out there in the street. Didn't you want to tell the owner to do something about it? Well, the owner's out on the business trip. I didn't think I should mess with a car that's not mine. Yes, of course. And is that car Mr. Brucewig's car? Yes, he always parks it wherever he wants. What is your relationship with Mr. Brucewig? This seems a bit private. Do I really need to tell you this? Yes, we're conducting an investigation. Thanks for your cooperation. I need to know. We're just friends. He asked me to clean the house while he was away for business. Oh, William's like, just friends, you say? Away for business? Then, Miss West, when did you arrive here? I arrived this morning. I'm going back to Princetown tomorrow. So you wouldn't know about what happened yesterday? Did something happen? Well, we found a corpse on the beach. It's a bit far from here. Oh, I see. It was this man. Do you recognize him? Oh, now she reacts. When they were like, we found a dead body, it's like, okay. This person died? Yesterday? That's right. We believe he died on the night of the 11th, to be exact. The appearance and the description matches Mr. Alexander Wayne, who registered as the owner of this mansion on 17th Pamela Street. I'm not sure why, but you don't know him, do you? You don't know him, though. I don't know why you don't know him, though, sorry. I really don't know anything about the name you mentioned, but... This man? I think... It's really Brucewig. Are you sure? Yes, but he said he would come back on the 14th. I had no idea why he died. When did he exactly leave for business? On the 10th. Did Brucewig smoke these Lumen cigarettes often? Cigarettes? Maybe, I think so. Do you also have a habit of removing labels from his clothes? What? How would I know that? Oh, well, I'm sorry. We're thinking that this Mr. Alexander Wayne might have used an alias when he was talking to you, Miss West. Do you know anyone who would have had any bad blood with Mr. Wayne? No, I've never seen him with other people. I'm guessing that someone killed Brucewig? We're finding it likely. Do you know anything about this book? We found it inside his car. I'm afraid not. I can't read. You can always tell us anything if you ever do remember more. Anything will do. Yes, of course. I'll let you know anything if anything comes to mind. It's all too sudden for me, so I'm not sure what... Oh, we're sorry. We should have been a bit more considerate. As a matter of fact, we'd like to have you at the station for further questioning. What? The police station? William, mind if I leave Miss West with you for further questioning? I'll look inside the house. With me? Of course. Wait, further questioning? It's a murder case after all. We'd like to know more about this Brucewig. I need to get back to Princetown by tomorrow. My lover is waiting for me. Oh, William. We'll drop you off in Princetown when we're done. How's that? What, a police car? No, I don't think that'll be necessary. No thanks. We did talk about mafia. Maybe she's a mob boss's or a mafia member's girlfriend. Do I have a choice here? Not really. Please, we appreciate your cooperation. Do you mind if I at least pack my belongings then? I suppose this house doesn't really need any more cleaning now. As you wish, but we need to keep the scene intact. William will accompany you. Oh, I will? You. Whatever. Oh, don't mind me. I'm not here to stop you from doing any... hot-tempered the lady. A person who only met the victim in private, who was also close enough for the victim to ask her to clean his house while he was on a business trip. She seemed a bit too detached from everything that's happened. She said she had a lover. Maybe she was just friends with Alexander Wayne. Wouldn't you be sad if your friend died? I guess she's just too surprised to even cry. Now, let's head inside already. Let's go. 10-13-50. Alexander Wayne's house. The insides look normal enough. No traces of a robbery or anyone trying to break in. But anyway, I'm sure it wasn't a bachelor living here. The living room, especially. I need to give it a proper look. Alright, a dressing table. There's a dressing table in the corridor leading to the living room. I suppose the victim's girlfriend would have been using it. I should check the inside the drawer. Here, left drawer. There's a photo of Scarlett West and Alexander Wayne. Okay, They look like they get along nicely. What's found here of all places? Were they actually just friends like she said? Maybe William was right. Let's see. Stuck in the corner of the drawer. Next one. Left drawer. Oh, sorry. I didn't realize the left drawers constituted all of the left drawers. Alright. Right drawers. Whoa, that's a lot of receipts. Clothes, shoes, cosmetics, hairstylings. These are all products for women bought at a department store. The oldest one goes back to July this year. Whoa. All of these over the last 3 months? So she's a gold digger. They're probably together and then he bought her a bunch of stuff. I don't think a woman like this would keep a ledger. Maybe collecting receipts is just a habit. Pile of receipts in the dressing table drawer. Owner of the dressing table must have had a habit of collecting receipts after buying things. Middle drawer. That's a lot of jewelry. It's full of various cosmetics and jewelry. I don't think whoever owned this was an organized person. Rings. I've heard of Rivera. This is a premium this is Rivera. You know what? Oh, sure. That's a premium line of products only sold in department stores. All these jewelries are huge. Would it cost a fortune? It's a decently sized jewel necklace. Sapphire? No, spinal maybe. Wearing this necklace would definitely strain my neck. Book. This box is empty. I thought it was a book, but alright. Coney and Stephanie. Now that I've heard working on cases with a runaway thief from Primstown. Catching that thief was good, but he threw the stolen necklace into the ocean. A young woman was seriously distressed. He says, I can't even buy this even if I had the money to. I heard it's a popular brand for women in the 20s. I suppose whoever owned this dressing table was also in their 20s? But the other jewelry on the table seemed a bit mature in taste. Leaving jewelry at a friend's place would mean that they must have been very close. What would the owner of the jewelry be doing right now that her friend is dead? I should ask her more questions later. Yeah. Belonged to Alexander Wayne's lover. There's like a lot here. Alright, I think that's done with the... Yeah, I think I'm done here. Alright, next thing. Bookshelf. This bookcase is full of books about science and the humanities. Oh, inspection on the microscopic world. I want to read this too. Seems like Alexander Wayne was quite the reader when he was alive. Okay. Fireplace. I don't think this fireplace was ever used after it was installed. It's almost new. The records say that Alexander Wayne only moved in here this summer when this house was built. So it's not that strange. Vase. Vase. The fire pots strewn across the house give it a warm atmosphere. I suppose the flowers are a bit withered because Wayne couldn't water it while he was away. Oh man, my voice is really going now. Sorry, it's been happening for a bit. Someone left the coat on the sofa. I suppose it's Miss West. I feel like I need to take a look at it. Alright, so we have sleeves. I knew I smelled perfume. It was on the sleeve. Although the scent is not strong, it's definitely noticeable that the perfume was sprayed on it. So Miss West wasn't lying when she said she hasn't been long since she came here. There's her lapel, or label. Yep. The label is there after all. That's how normal people live. I don't know if any of this will be relevant. Okay. I thought this might be something linked to the victim. Right pocket. There are many receipts on the right side pocket. It's more clothes and stuff. Divas, Golden Way, Vogue shoes. Seems like she's been at the Primstown department store. The receipts are marked on the 11th and 12th. She spent all this over 2 days. I could get tens of clothes for selling with this money. I suppose Miss West is quite affluent? Is this a repair receipt? The necklace. Repair due to malfunction of necklace clasps. Okay. Repaired link in the pearl necklace. She spent time shopping at Primstown department store, and she also got her necklace repaired there. Right. Miss West's habit of collecting receipts. It really helps my investigation. 3 receipts found in the coat pocket. And necklace repair certificate. Left pocket. There's a checkbook in the left pocket. Sam Hilton. Pimstown's Logic Bank. I can't tell if it's like a typo, or if it is like, what's the right word? Or if it's like intentional, like she's committed fraud. Logic Bank, Sam Hilton. Sam Hilton? Is this Sam Hilton, the lover at Primstown that Miss West mentioned? A man who would give this woman his checkbook. I guess William would look up to this type of guy. Alright. I think that's it. I think I'm done here. I don't think she'd like me going through her stuff. I should put it back before Miss West comes back. I mean, a window. I can see Pamela Street from this window. It's the only rich neighborhood in Somerset, but it's also a ghost town. It's the first time I've ever set foot inside a house in this area. I was gonna say, they made it sound like this place was deserted. And I guess it is, but when I looked at it, I was like, this looks like bougie as fuck. And they're like, yeah, it's bougie, but nobody got money for that, so that's why no one lives here. Pamela Street was supposed to be full of luxurious second homes on the seaside for rich people. But due to some problems, the plan was never really amounted to anything. The empty houses here just became dead weight. But then, why did Alexander Wayne move here? It's a bit odd to think of it simply as a rich man's quirky decision. I think I'm done here. And I found some important information about the victim's girlfriend. It looks like Miss West is back now. I should talk to her. Alright. Hi, pretty girl. All done, Miss West? Yes, I'm here for my coat. Oh, so it was yours. I took a quick look as it was on the sofa. Oh, I see. But this Alexander Wayne, I'll just call him Brucewig for your sake. Brucewig seemed to have lived here with his lover, Are you asking me? Yeah, I suppose a woman like you would notice. What do you think? Well, I suppose he wouldn't have been alone. I feel like her mannerisms remind me of some character in Ace Attorney. I don't remember who, though. Maybe D. Vasquez? I'm not sure. William, what are the rooms like? Do you see any traces of a woman? Well, the bed was a double bed, and there were a bunch of female clothes and perfumes. It couldn't have been Wayne's grandmother or mother's. And I suppose that all belonged to Wayne's lover then? Miss West, do you know where that lover is right now? How would I know? Why are you looking for his girlfriend anyway? Of course, it would be because she's our #1 suspect as of now. Are you saying his girlfriend killed him? Well, her boyfriend was found a corpse, but she vanished without even sending in a missing persons report. Couldn't she have broken up with him a long time ago? Well, in that case, she would have taken all the jewelry with her. I took a look at the dressing table just now and I found many expensive looking jewelry. Why do you laugh? Is she gonna say it's hers and that she just left it there for now? Detective, I'm sorry, but those are all fake. Fake? Counterfeit jewels, you mean? The boxes were from the department store, though. Of course, it's a good counterfeit. The boxes do look real, don't they? But the certificates are what matters. Even if you buy the real thing, once you lose the certificate, nobody in their right minds would buy it for its original price. I see. There was a box, but since there weren't any certificates, they are valueless. That's right. That's what makes it real. Haha. I had no idea. I didn't know they were all fakes. I wouldn't blame you for not knowing. A woman would have noticed right away. So what you're saying is, Miss West, is that Alexander Wayne did live with his girlfriend at this house. But recently they broke up and he had to deal with the things she left somehow. While he was away on a business trip, he asked you, Miss West, who were just friends, to clean up anything that might have belonged to her. That's right. I think that's why he asked me to clean up the house. Like you said, he must have thought a woman would be good at cleaning up after a woman. Miss West, I'd like you to be honest with me. Be honest? You said that you were just friends with the victim and that you were here to clean up his house. You made that up just now, didn't you? No? Miss West, I advise you to tell me the truth. I really do. You can pressure me all you want, but I didn't lie. I was just telling you the truth, and all of a sudden you're accusing me of being a liar? You just don't want to believe me, do you? Do you have any evidence I didn't tell you the truth? Alright, Miss West. Allow me to show you exactly what lies you just told me. The evidence I found in the living room will be more than enough. Balanced discussion. Miss West, you told me the jewelry were counterfeit. That although they look valuable, they are all counterfeits without certificates. And? How exactly did you know those jewels did not have certificates? That's all it takes is just opening the cabinet. I assume you've been here quite often then. No, it's my first time here. The first thing you did after entering it was opening the dresser table cabinet. I told you, didn't I? He asked me to clean his house. Nobody owned anything anymore. I see. You have a point. Anyway, do you see what was inside the cabinet? Yes. If that's why he suspected me, then you must have seen the pile of receipts in the other cabinet, yes? Receipts? I guess there are some. They were all from department stores in Brimstown. The oldest one was from July this year. Wasn't that strange to you? Or better yet, quite familiar to you? Familiar? Like I said, it's my first time. But what, that's your coat, you said. No, I'm sure you would be familiar with them. This is why. The 3 receipts that apparently were in her coat. Present. The receipts in your coat pocket. Miss West, do you have a habit of keeping your receipts inside that dresser table cabinet? Huh? Oh, I kind of missed her face there. If you already know that a jewel is worthless without a certificate, Miss West, you would have kept the receipts for other expensive things in a safe place. That's nonsense. I might have had a few receipts, but that's no reason to think that I use a dressing table. You might not have known, but everyone keeps receipts. Every woman out there would collect them. Are you saying that you have nothing to do with the things inside the cabinet, Miss West? Of course. Those receipts are no reason to accuse me. Detective, why are you treating me like this? Yeah, Kelvin, give it a rest now. I want to bang her. Please, don't make this awkward. You two just barge in, ask ridiculous questions, and accuse me of being a murderer? I wasn't trying to say it because I didn't want to get in your way, but I'm scared too. That's those are crocodile tears, man. She's not human. She didn't even care when we said Bruce Wick was dead. Now that she's being suspected, she's crying. I've never been to something like this before. Can you be a bit nicer to me? Oh, Kelvin. Apologize to her. Crocodile tears might work on William, but I can't let her get away like this. A critical clue shows Miss West is lying when she says she has nothing to do with the things in the dresser cabinet table. That would be, I mean, this image, right? Dude, it's okay. No, it's showing all the things here. I was like, the image is right there. Oh, it's not. This isn't it. I should think it over. Scarlet West definitely had something to do with the things in the cabinet that supports the idea. So, this is a necklace repair. Is it the necklace repair? Because is this the necklace? I don't think we actually mentioned that was the necklace. But this is the only thing that's actually has her name on it. But I guess I'll try the necklace repair. Yeah, Miss West, you better not think that you can deceive us with your tears. I'm scared. William, help me. She said my name. No, William, you step outside for a moment. Miss West, when I saw your pearl necklace repaired at the Primstown branch of Coney and Stefani, I saw your necklace, but yeah. But why? Why would that be a problem? Scarlet West, repair, 1011. I don't know the exact reason. Because, I didn't connect the fact that, I forgot about this name, Coney and Stephanie. Or Stefani. Because you took that pearl necklace from the cabinet right there. I didn't, it's just coincidence. Any woman would have a Coney. And another coincidence, is it? Do you think you can say everything was a coincidence now? You need to stop, detective. Please, this is too much. I'll end this soon. I'll end you soon. The necklace in this cabinet was yours, Miss West. What shows that this wasn't just a coincidence is name, serial number, date, and repair request. Oh, it's a serial. I didn't even realize the serial number was right here. Yeah, it's gotta be a serial number. Can I put 2? No, it's just 1. The fact that the box of the repair certificate has the same serial number. Ah! Oh, there we go. You can see your entire portrait being shocked now. That's well. Yeah, it must be. When they made the counterfeit, they must have used my necklace. Even a counterfeit box would need a serial number. They must have. Miss Scarlet West, need I remind you that we are not idiots? Well, maybe William is, but still. Huh? Her argument has been destroyed. Miss West, you are the victim's Alexander Wayne's girlfriend. You aren't some helpful cleaner who's here to clean after a couple who recently broke up. You, as a matter of fact, are a suspect in this case who is trying to run away to Primstown. I mean, I guess they're trying to say that, like, maybe he wanted to break up with her, and she was like, no, my wallet is leaving me. So she killed him? I don't know. What are you talking about? My lover is waiting for me at Primstown. Right, and that must be Mr. Sam Hilton. What if we can bring him here, if you think that would help? Or maybe it's that, like, she was cheating on him, and then he was like, yeah, fuck this, and then, I don't know, something happened. What? Bring him here? Who knows? He may as well be an accomplice in this case. Nonsense. Sam has nothing to do with this. None of us have anything to do with it. I was at Primstown until yesterday anyway. I'll ring Miss Hilton up if you can tell me his phone number. Eek. I'll sue you. I'll sue you, cops. You're just countryside cops. How dare you? Sure thing. I'd rather we discuss the details at the station, though. Oh, Coleman's back. I forgot the voice I gave him. Detective Foster, it's an emergency. Officer Coleman, why are you here? An emergency? We just apprehended a suspect. I'm sorry, but it's gotta be real. It's the second one, Detective, just now. The second murder occurred right here on Pamela Street. Oh, are you sure? That murderer couldn't have gone far. We need to go, Detective. Where's the scene, Coleman? Show us. Wait, Scarlet West. Hey, look, I said I didn't have anything to do with this. Go and get the murderer. I'm more than sure she would run off if we leave her alone. It happened not far from here. It's in the direction of the city. I think you two should go there, detectives. I'll take the suspect to the station. I didn't do it. Let me go. Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's go back to the car first. Feels like we might have to shoot today. Like, guns? Oh. 10/13/1950. A gunshot ran at Pamela Street. Oh. The police commissioner, Cornelius Magnus, was shot dead. Wow. I thought that he would have lasted a bit longer, potentially be the big bad evil guy, but nope, he's dead. The police commissioner, Cornelius Magnus, was shot dead, and the murderer left Somerset after leaving a message to the police. Let this case go. Stop hunting me or there will be more blood. Due to the shocking nature of this murder, the entire country became interested in the serial murders in Somerset. Kelvin Foster, the presiding detective over the first case, also joined the UCDT. Oh, damn, he was like, give this coat to my daughter. I gotta go get some milk. And the focus of the investigation veered elsewhere. Aww. Okay, yeah. I was thinking that he was gonna go missing, but no, he had to go do this thing. Shit. In a way, he abandoned his daughter, which is really sad. Oh, 10 years later, this case was still unsolved. A girl receives a letter. Okay, there we go. Yeah, Selin Foster is the protagonist. I was trying to look to see if there was a circle with like a moon stuff, but nope. Damn, that's actually kind of sad. I wonder why he had to give up his daughter. It's literally 10 years later. Okay. 10/12/1960, Somerset High School. All right. I'll continue for a little bit until there's some music. And therefore, a tangent that represents the Earth would look like this. During a waning moon, the moon starts appearing from the top of the tangent, which would then be the eastern horizon. Hey, did you read the paper today? The cops couldn't break the code. Of course, I read it as soon as I got up. And since the moon always faces the earth in the same way, if you represent the center of the outside of the moon with a point like this, can you believe it? How could they not have solved it yet? Did you see the photograph of the corpse from 10 years ago? It's horrifying. Are they talking about the police chief? And as it gets closer to the sun, the moon turns into a crescent shape. The criminal's threatening us like he owns a town. Are we even safe to being here at school? Surely not. They should give us a few days off. The full moon rises when the sun and the moon are in opposite directions. How are you even supposed to go home? Oh my god. Oh, she's got her father's coat. Oh, we should go home together. Let's tag Jenny and the other girls from the other class along too. The rising moon. Hey you, stop chatting unless you feel like demerits. Miss Lily's science class isn't very popular, and nobody really pays attention. They just sleep or chat. Normally, they gossip or talk about boys. But today's topic is, of course, the serial killer. It's recent because the police couldn't find the murderer for 10 years already. But it's also because the murderer sent a murder announcement to the newspaper this morning. Alright, let's see. Daily Somerset. Decade-old unsolved murder case resurfaces with sinister threat in Somerset. Ah, that's the same type of code that was in the book. Shouldn't the cops send it to the FBI or something? I know, the murderer says they'll kill a person if they can't break it. These cops never work. You said it, they left the murderer on the loose for 10 years, now he's back for more. And therefore, the ebb and flow of the tides can also be explained by the gravitational force of the moon and the centrifugal force of the earth. I'm so scared to even focus during class. Honestly, I can't even focus right now. I already know what Miss Lily's talking about. Might as well take a look at my detective notebook since nobody's paying attention. Oh, damn. She has all these notes from 10 years ago. I wonder if I can stop here. I think I'm good for today. My voice, absolute pain. But, yeah, it seems like we never actually solved the case. I feel like the thing with West is a red herring. Like, she's not related to the murder. She's just a cheater and a gold digger, and she's just looking for a next victim for that, not for murder. But yeah, that end was extremely abrupt. It's like, damn, we found a clue to the murder, and suddenly, oh wait, someone else is dead. Kelvin left the police department to join this other task force 10 years later, and it's kind of like, what the fuck, man? Let me breathe. But now we're finally stepping into the shoes of Selin. She's in school, but no, she's actually gonna be a detective, and she's gonna find out and crack the case from 10 years ago. So yeah, that'll be interesting. But we'll continue on in her shoes next time. Until then, I will be seeing you. See ya.